Thank you once again for joining Make TV. You're welcome. If you have not subscribed yet, kindly subscribe to our channel. Thank you for your subscription and likes. All right, what do we have on the table today? Are you jealous? Are you jealous? How do you know you're jealous? You don't know you're jealous? Okay, today we want to be talking about jealousy. Jealousy. So we want to talk about jealousy as it affects relationships. Right? We'll be right back. But please don't forget to subscribe. Welcome back on Main TV on your regular program, Your Opinion. I am Lovely Carrie, and I have with me here. Thank you for coming on the show, and
Moses Uba.
thank you for being here one more time. Thank you for always being there, both of you. Right, today we are talking about jealousy as it affects relationships. Okay, and maybe we should just have your definition, Amarachi, of what jealousy is.
Okay, jealousy is a reaction to a person based on an assumption which can be real or not real, like a reaction based on a threat that can be assumed, and then most times no any assumption can be real or not, can be true or false. So when you're feeling insecure, when you're feeling threatened in a relationship, the person tends to display jealousy.
Okay.
So,
Thank you.
yeah.
Let's look at dictionary definitions of jealousy. We're going to be checking Oxford Dictionary definition, and I read out from these. And number one, jealousy is a state of suspicious guarding towards a spouse. Most times, the jealousy we know is a jealous man, a jealous woman. Yes, so it's a state of suspicion guarding toward a spouse, lover, from fears of infidelity. So there are spouses who will kill a third party or kill the other because of suspicion, because of jealousy. Then number two, definition from Oxford Dictionary, online Oxford Dictionary. Number two, a resentment towards someone for a perceived advantage or superiority they hold. So to just have resentment against somebody just because you feel they don't deserve the post, or just because you feel that they are superior, you just have a resentment, a kind of hatred towards them. So that's another way to present jealousy. And number three, Oxford Dictionary says, envy towards another's possession. You see someone's possession and you just feel it's supposed to be yours. You see someone's wife, you feel this is supposed to be yours and the other person doesn't deserve. Someone's husband, you feel this is supposed to be yours, or a position. It happens in companies and in workplaces where someone is promoted and you just feel this person doesn't deserve this promotion. Then a feeling of envy and jealousy. Then lastly, on Oxford Dictionary has this to say, a close concern for someone or something, solitude, or it depicts solitude or vigilance. So jealousy, after all, is not always negative. when you got something jealously, you're jealous for your God. That is what breeds fanaticism anyway. You're
Yeah.
jealous for your God. You are jealous for what
For
you're for
what
a
you have,
possession.
yeah,
Yeah, so
possessions.
you are guarding jealously. When you say you got something jealously, you protect it with passion. When you
Yeah.
say you got something jealously, you are protecting it with passion. Now we have seen the both sides of jealousy. First being a suspicious guarding towards a spouse.
Yeah.
Yes, a spouse, lover, etc. From fears of infidelity, and the other one is a feeling of resentment.
Resentment.
It's resentment to someone perceived who you perceive to have more advantage or is superior. Just okay. Why is
Yeah.
he the head boy? Why
Mm-hmm.
is he the student union's leader? Why is
Is
he?
it only
Is
him?
it the? Why
Yeah.
should
Is it
he?
only
Why
her?
should he be the one and not me? Why shouldn't he
Mm.
be the other person? Then envy, a kind of bitterness.
Bitterness, yeah.
Yes, this one is deeper. A kind of bitterness. You're just angry. Why should he be the one building that house? Why should he build house behind my back, behind my yard? Why should he be the one traveling for that training? You just have
Mm.
that bitterness for someone's progress. And another one is a close concern, and that's a positive aspect. I
Jealousy.
am jealous about my company. I don't want you to say any ill about it. I'm protecting the name of my company. I'm
Yeah.
protecting the name of my family, the name of my business.
Yeah.
I'm guarding it jealously. So this is what jealousy is all about. But basically, we're going to be majoring on these negative aspects in relationships, and indeed not just in husband male to female relationship, even female to female, co-workers,
Friends.
colleagues, friends,
Mm.
siblings, siblings. So let's look at the causes of jealousy. Jealousy. Let's look at it in family, in relationship, in workplaces. What can provoke or what can cause jealousy? Moses, I think you've been quiet for a long time. So
Yeah.
let's start with you. Causes of jealousy.
Okay. Cause of jealousy. When somebody is afraid of being abandoned, you know, the fear of betrayal, fear of abandonment, that is jealousy. When you're afraid of, they will forget about me. You know, let me say, in a, in a place of work,
Okay.
in a company, and let me say, to you and the person, they they get employed the same day,
Okay.
and after 3 months, one of them gets promotion. 6 months, another promotion. Now the other guy will be like, why just him? I'm working the same way he works. I'm doing the same thing he does. Why is he the only one getting this promotion and not me? So now that fear of like they will forget about him, that fear of like I feel is saying some things behind my back. That's jealousy. It comes in different ways, but we don't really know. We just feel we are trying to protect our own, but it's jealousy.
Okay.
You're being envious of the person's progress, the person's success. That is jealousy.
Okay. Another cause of jealousy is low self-esteem. When you feel not up to, when you look at your friends, look at some things, just
Feeling
like,
of inadequacy.
yeah, inadequacy. Like you feel inferior. There are some people that naturally, maybe due to either psychological problem or upbringing, they are this timid, and then some are just feel that they can't just do anything good. So all their mindset, all their feeling is the reason why my friend is successful is because he or she has an advantage, over me. So that feeling of low and having low self-esteem, feeling of inferiority it's you feeling inferior to the next person, to your next door neighbor, to your friend, even among siblings. That's what used to cause hatred, fights, and disagreements most times in families. You see siblings fighting even to the extent of killing themselves most times, that we hear often and on. It's because of this low self-esteem. To feel you're better than, I feel this person is better than me, I feel so. And then because that person is feeling that inferior,
Okay.
it will make that person to almost attack everything the other person that is superior
It's doing.
does. So he or she always sees that person from an aspect of competition, as if you are trying to do this thing better than me. You're trying to make mommy or daddy love you better than I am. Those kind of mindsets. So because you're feeling you have nothing more to give,
Offer.
yeah, and then it makes people jealous, envious, to the extent of even harming the next person. Low self-esteem.
Then the irony of that is, even the person you are looking at to be superior, you may even have more potentials
Than the person, yeah.
than that person.
Yeah. Very
And
true.
the person must have gone through a lot
Mm,
to be able to come out that way.
sure.
But because you don't want to do anything about yourself,
Yeah.
you just feel you're inadequate.
Yeah.
So then you now start seeing those one as superior to you. In the meantime, it's just a mental thing. It's just a
yeah.
mental perception. It's not true.
An assumption.
Yes,
Yes.
assumptions. Yes, causes of jealousy.
Okay. Another cause of jealousy is when someone is worrying about losing someone or losing something.
Yeah.
That brings about jealousy. Now, it can be seen in both ways. Like it can be seen negatively or positively. Just like a girl now, 18, 20, your mate, and you're still a virgin. You guard your virginity with all jealousy. You guard your, and even in Christian ways they tell you guard your salvation with all jealousy, with as in you guard it with everything you have. You understand? Same thing in a man, and let me say, same thing in a relationship. When a man loves the wife very well, he tends to guard her like, I don't want to see you with any man. Okay? I don't want to see you outside. I don't
By
want to
this
see you.
time.
You build that possessiveness, you protect it. That is jealousy.
Yeah.
But it's like this, two ways. So when somebody is like, you're being worried and afraid to lose something, something something precious or someone, that is jealousy. But can we look at the positive part, because you're protecting it, you're guarding it. That is another
Causes of jealousy: when you have unrealistic expectations from a relationship,
one.
you tend to be jealous. The relationship, you have not yet defined that relationship, and you're already having expectations that are unrealistic from that relationship. So if you see any other person with that man, with that woman, you tend to have some resentment towards that individual. You don't want anybody to get close, so you want to question if you see him sending somebody a text, or if you hear her or him using endearment for someone on the phone. You are agitated, and you may start feeling unloved or feeling less, so that will provoke jealousy. If care is not taken, if it's someone who has this extreme jealousy, or who is unguarded, he may decide to even go and contact that third
Yes.
party to warn them, or to start showing some attitudes to the friend or spouse,
Yeah.
and inadvertently doing that, you're even chased. The person is going far away from
Yes,
you, because you're making life boring and
Boring for the
difficult
person,
for the
yeah,
person.
unbearable.
Yes. So when we maintain unrealistic expectation, about a relationship, it breeds jealousy, because what is not in it for you, you're expecting it and you
Yeah.
cannot get it.
Okay, this is also similar to what you just said now. Some people try to relieve themselves of maybe previous abandonments in the past. People that have loads of disappointments in their
Okay,
life.
okay.
Okay, so when they tend to get something, they feel they have to,
Hold it
hold it with
to
all
themselves
with all
without giving it
without force,
giving it a breathing
without
space.
giving it a breathing
Yeah.
space. So
Mhm.
it is by so doing they see it as a way of relieving, easing off some of the pains of the past, of maybe previous abandonments or failures in relationships. So it makes
Not
them
just
to be-
relationship, in a previous job.
yeah, in a previous, and it will usually bring about unrealistic expectations. Just like you said, it will make them to over expect, as in they'll have so much to that they want the person to do. In fact, like between husband and wife, maybe the lady have encountered a lot of disappointments in life before, in relationships, before even getting married. Then when she's now married, she expects the husband to become everything, like if possible
She
be
ever
God, be perfect. They'll be expecting perfection, every impossible tied down. They can even keep the man to themselves. So is an aspect of it. So people express jealousy for several various reasons.
In that vein too, if someone is, let's say, in a work environment,
Yeah.
there is someone who everybody sees as perfect,
Yeah.
somebody who is a genius on the job, then another person comes who is trying to compete,
yeah,
or who is
compete.
also good, then he begins to see this person as a threat.
As a threat. Yeah.
Begins to see this person that is just coming as a
Fear
threat.
begins to set in.
So yes,
And
he
then-
starts to make some reports to the management.
Yeah.
Start looking for the pitfalls.
Suspicion.
Start looking for the pitfalls of this person.
Yeah.
And reporting to the management, looking for
A way to just push him
just
down.
flimsy things to face
Even
this
sometimes-
person out. So
sometimes-
he was doing a lot. He knows that this person may expose. This person is good.
Yeah.
And may expose his own flaws.
Yeah.
So he looks for a way of degrading and downgrading this fellow,
To still look
and perhaps
superior.
remove this person so that he can remain relevant.
That's when somebody desire control.
Yeah. And power.
Yes.
Jealousy is
When you desire it, you feel you need to be at the top.
yeah, in charge.
You want to be in charge at all.
You just
means.
feel you are the one to be
Yes,
at
you're
the
the
top,
man
to be
for
in
it.
control
You're the
always.
man- yeah, that's jealousy.
Even among siblings.
Toxic.
Among siblings.
Yeah, even among siblings, there are some siblings that have that same mindset, that feeling, and then you discover that they try suppressing other members of the family. I've seen it happens a lot. One member of the family trying to dominate, as if he's the only child or
No, most of the
or
times.
daughter of the
No.
family.
These things, most time parents cause these things.
Yeah.
They show preferential treatment to
Yeah.
their children.
Mhm.
And then when you start showing preferential treatment to your children, it will breed jealousy.
Yeah.
You are
And
showing
envy.
one that they are hardworking than the other, one is more brilliant than the
Start
other, one is
comparing
more
them.
loving. Comparison. When you start comparing your children, you breed jealousy. Yes.
Everyone.
Yes, you breed jealousy. They may not show it at
The early
they may
stage.
not show it at the early stage, but it grows with them.
Yeah.
That's when you start seeing
It grows with them.
Same
wicked
brain
uncle and
walls.
wicked auntie.
So they may tend to now revenge
Yeah.
revenge on the sibling who they feel is loved, because they will feel abandoned.
Yeah.
The one who is not being commended, will feel abandoned. So parents usually cause jealousy
Jealousy in the
among
family.
The family.
yes, in the family. You don't reveal, even if it is true, you don't reveal it as a parent.
Yeah.
It's dangerous.
Family
It's
will
a time
consume
bomb.
it. Yeah.
It's a time bomb that we explode.
Mm.
We're still on the causes of jealousy. What is causing jealousy? Remember, it's not only in amoral relationships, among colleagues, among siblings, among friends. What else causes jealousy?
Well, among friends, we say something similar. When a friend is seeing another friend to be successful, okay, the success of a friend can bring about jealousy for another friend.
Yeah.
You know, when somebody is happy, the other person is angry, just because
That
of
your friend is doing well. Aren't you supposed to be celebrating
the
together?
mindset is
Or
why
being
should
friends?
why should it be her? It should be me. You know, when you are so possessive, I think having a mindset of possessiveness, being over possessive,
Yeah.
will definitely make you to be jealous, to make you to be unhappy when something good is happening to your friend, because all your mind is, if there is anything good at all, it should be me. There are people like that. If something good must happen in this environment or in this area among my colleagues, my friends, it should be me. There are people that have that mindset. I want to be the best. It's not bad to be ambitious anyway. It's not bad to dream high, big, and try to be the best in everything you do. But also know that there are other people that are good. There are other people that are also having such goals, such dreams. And then when it happens for them, you try to celebrate them and not just, becoming angry.
Yeah.
That's if in the circle of friends. Now this one happens more in the circle of friends, for such people that feel like, I am the number one, I am the best out of this crew, and then with time it happens even more in schools.
Among
I've
females.
Among
In this vein also,
yeah
among friends,
among friends.
in a situation where you have a group of friends,
Yeah.
three,
Three.
4, 5, and a particular
Person
a particular person seems to be
Outshining
more
others.
knitted, no,
Yeah, okay.
more knitted
Okay.
or
Okay.
closer
Yeah.
to the other person.
Yeah.
The third person may start feeling left
Feeling-
out, may
yeah.
start feeling jealous,
Yeah.
may start feeling that they are even biting her, may start feeling that there's something they are doing that they're not revealing
Revealing
to
to
her.
to
yeah.
her. Yes.
Yeah. Then in the area
And
of,
it happens
in the area of success
most
too.
among women.
Not just women.
It happens most.
Most, yeah, but
Men
most.
don't really have time. I said I used most.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
use
yeah.
Yes,
most for
because
women. It
you
can
said-
happen for both sexes, but it's
More
female are
yeah.
the most affected.
Recently, something happened in my area. There was these two grandma. They because of jealousy, they are no more friends. Because of jealousy, they have to fence themselves out. They live opposite. Their house are opposite. They have to fence themselves out just because of jealousy. And these women, they are over 70 and they've been friends since childhood.
Great grandparents.
Serious.
Since childhood, that's over like 60 years, 70 years friendship.
Go
Gone.
and check the cause of that friend. That's
No, it's just because of jealousy. The
Children's
other,
success.
no, not even children's
Okay.
success. No, it's just because now two of them are old, and they are both landlords.
Landladies.
So the other lady now feels okay because of this other one. Anything she needs, there are people. She's a people person. So there are people just
Rally
do
around
come
her.
around her and help her wash, help her do this. She's a people person. The other person, she's just rigid. Now you're jealous that before she like say this, things will
Yeah,
just
gotten
come.
everything.
Not even from her children, from people. There are people there to help her when she needs help. But her, she's not getting that, and that causes that friction and jealousy. And that jealousy, she started showing it out. There's a time when you start showing it that
Yes,
you're
ma'am.
jealous. I'm jealous of you. It starts then. These people are old and they read meaning to little
Actions.
things,
Yeah.
little actions, and she was like, no, no, this it has to end. It has to end, and they just fenced herself out. So jealousy is
It's a canker
Can't come, right?
one. Very
Can't
bad
come.
one. It
it
is
is little by little,
little
by
by
little,
little.
Well, someone there is suffering. Someone there is suffering and dying
and dying
of bitterness.
Of
of
bitterness.
bitterness and
For nothing.
For nothing.
just
For
mere
nothing.
assumption.
Okay, what stops the other party from saying, okay, can I have from what you have? Can I have?
Or
Can
can
you
you
give me
show
some?
me some
Can you
of
show
the
me
things
the
you're
way?
doing to
Or can
bring
you have
these
these
people
people also to
To
help?
favor me too.
And then the person who is a woman of the people, like you said, you don't know her disposition to those people. If she gives them gifts, if she
Yes.
plays with them and plays with them, so you wouldn't know what that one too is going through to be able. It may even be one of our children that has been good to those ones.
Yeah.
So why don't you just accept that this is the way you are and be happy? Most times, jealous people are not happy.
They're not
They are
happy
not.
at
They are
all.
not.
At
They
all.
just keep having
No matter what
hypertension
they-
on other people's case, and most times, the person you are jealous of may not even
You'll be
know.
aware.
Okay, it's like I'm already going to the effects now. Okay, we'll be right back to talk about the effects of jealousy. Stay tuned. Thank you for staying tuned and thank you for subscribing to our channel. We've been talking about jealousy and the effects on relationships, not only amoral relationships, but colleague to colleague,
General.
workplace relationship,
Life.
neighbor to neighbor relationship,
Generally.
sibling relationship, friendship. I mean, plethora friendships, and every other
Normal day
anything that
life.
bring people together.
Yeah.
Anything that bring people together is a relationship.
Yeah.
Anything that make people to interact, of course, relationships are in levels. So what are the effects of jealousy? What are the effects? Okay, we're talking about effects of jealousy.
Jealousy.
Mhm.
You see,
Let's continue. Yes,
Okay.
I'm seeing.
people that are jealous,
Okay.
they have this defensive nature,
Okay.
that resentful nature.
Resentment.
Yeah. When they see somebody they are jealous of, and the person just try to do little thing, you see, you like
They
will like
get
you-
angry,
get
they want
angry
to-
and they want to
They
fight.
react immediately.
They want to
They
react. They
dislike-
want to fight.
Yes.
Defend. Yeah.
Now, coming to a place of work, now you know you're not like really good in this, and they bring somebody to not teach you, like your partner. You both of you
To
are working
assist
to
you.
assist. You are let me say like you're on the cashier table now. You're another person here,
Or
and you're like
accountants, you have a
accountant.
co-accountant.
So you know that you're not good in this. Now the person just try to reach out to like tell you you're not good in this. So let me show you how. You're like, "Ah, get out of here! Who told you I don't know? I know I was here before you. All this kind of stuff. They feel that defensiveness. They shield themselves like as if they know what they're doing, but they don't. It's just mere assumption, and which is not really not true. So jealous people tend to defend themselves at all time. They just tend to defend themselves, fight against people who doesn't even matter.
But what does it take when you know that this person know more than you? What does it take to be friends with that person and
learn.
ask and learn? Just ask
And learn.
question.
Humble
It builds from
yourself.
inside.
Self fini.
It's built from inside. It
Alright.
just builds from inside.
Okay.
That means jealousy has connection with pride.
Of course.
Of
Because
course,
a
yes.
jealous person cannot accept mistakes or errors or corrections
From
from
person.
someone else, and then they're
And
not
even
ready
if
to
someone
learn.
tries to do it better, you still
Uh-huh.
feel
You still
angry.
fight. You still fight.
You feel
So,
angry.
All right. Another effect of jealousy is depression. The person feels depressed at all times, like at every little success that he sees someone else achieve. You feel there's this. They're not happy. they're always locked up.
Mm.
They're just thinking of what can I do to make this person feel bad.
Yeah.
This person that is feeling happy now, that is dancing, that is succeeding.
Depression.
So that depression leads them to do so many other bad, as in to advance in a way towards that person, and this is a serious issue. Depression is one of the effects.
It's I was a victim of it though, because after secondary school, most of my mates were like going into going to tertiary education, going to university, and some immediately start their own business and they are making it. And me,
You're like, what are you doing?
I was like,
Who am I?
what's going on with my life? I was like out of the picture. I could not even. So mine wasn't like mine came with depression and low self-esteem because I could not interact with them. I was like locked up.
Yeah.
I was just locked up. Anytime they call, like we're having fun here, I won't go just because I feel they are better off
Yeah.
than me. So it was recent, like after time, I had to like, no, 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 this is not it, this is not it. With the help of my sister and my brothers and everybody, they just like cheer me up and made me stand on my feet. So it kills, it kills slowly.
Yeah.
This made me to remember a student that poisoned another one in a school in Lagos. Poisoned her just because she is outstanding. She is brilliant.
Yes,
She is new
I heard
to
of
the
that story
school,
too.
yes, and she is just outstanding, brilliant. And seeing her in flying colors and was intimidated.
Mm.
And the worst option, the student, the evil student can think of is to
Poison.
get him poisoned. I can't remember if it's a male or female.
I
Get
okay.
get him poisoned. That's jealousy.
Jealousy, everyone. I once had a friend in secondary school. Immediately I got admission, and then she didn't get immediately, and then it was looking as if she won't get admission that same year. This girl changed towards me. I was even wondering what's going on. I'll try to check on her. She's not around. Even when she's around, they will tell me she's not around.
Mm.
To the extent that there was one day I visited, it was even the parent that had to intervene over the matter. They were like, why are you acting like this towards your friend? What has she done to you? Even the parents noticed that something was wrong. And then they were like, they even told her to go and get me a cup of water for where? Hey. It was that bad.
Thank God she didn't get you the cup of water. Maybe
It
she
was-
might
it
have
was-
poisoned you.
Try inside.
And since then, and my relationship with her, because I tried to check up, but when I discovered that
It's
she's
not working.
depressed, it's a jealousy issue. I just did, when I realized it with time, when I tried to check and check myself, I didn't do anything bad. Even the parents were wondering, this is my paddy. So at the point I have to just to
Let go.
save my own life. So the relationship was not as it used to be from that moment. I was like, what's all this? Is it? And then right now she's already she's also a graduate. I think in the next year or so she got her own admission as well, and she came out fine. So it's all about, and then this depression will make, if not controlled, it leads to excessive anger and hatred.
Mm-hmm.
It will breed other things underneath.
Yeah.
Anger, hatred, and then a revenge
Revengeful
mentality. Like
mentality.
you want to do something to make
To hurt.
to hurt that person. Just like that, it got to that extent that she was trying to show me that she's not happy. And then before it got to that extent, she has been.
But did you give yourself admission?
That's what I
Did
started
you
wondering.
ask her not to be given? Did you ask them not to give her admission?
That's
These are the things that
It's
people
a serious-
You know,
consider.
when it comes, they are blinded to reality.
Yeah,
They see just one thing.
it's just an assumption.
Or why do you feel that somebody's husband should just be yours?
Yours.
Just like
Is
Like
that.
this
should
guy
be
is so
yours.
perfect.
Someone who is not interested in you, and you just would you like to have somebody who doesn't love you?
Love you.
So why will you insist
Yeah.
on having that person
Jealousy.
than waiting for your own person to come? The person that will treat you right. This person is definitely not for you. If it's for you, it will come
It
for
will
you.
come for you. Sure.
If she is for you, she will accept your love
Sure.
proposal. So why the fuss? Why the fuss? We give ourselves headache on
Over.
issues that are trivial.
Yeah.
Sometimes I cannot just wrap my head around it. Why you just feel what this person has to be yours? How? It's not yours.
Are you the only
Is
one
this
on earth?
this person? It came to this
This
person.
is unique.
It came to this person naturally. They didn't hustle for it, and even if they did, it came to them. Then wait for your own turn.
Yeah.
And life goes on. Everybody is happy.
Yeah.
Everybody is happy. We're still on the effects of jealousy.
Jealousy.
Yes, we've talked about resentment.
Yeah.
We talk about anger. We talk about depression. What other things did we talk about?
Lack of trust.
Lack of trust. We've not talked about
Yeah,
it. Okay, you
yeah.
want to talk about
Yeah.
how it creates lack of trust in a relationship.
Jealous people, they don't trust their friends or their whosoever they're in relationship with, because they're always having a negative mindset.
Yeah.
So that assumption, that thought of negativity, will always make them feel like the next person is also
Planning to do
planning, feeling the same way they are feeling.
harm. Yeah.
You understand? It makes them not to trust the next person because they already know what is going on in their mind. So they feel everybody is like that. And then it makes them at every little, they just assume a whole lot of things. And then they don't trust their partners.
They trust nobody.
They trust no, but not just partners now. I mean, generally, if any jealous friend
Any jealous person.
cannot love genuinely, they can't just trust. They have a trust issue.
They are always secretive.
Secretive, yeah.
They like to hold things back.
Hold things back,
Like
but they
when
want to
they
get
see
yours,
something
yeah.
that will be advantageous to you, they hoard
They
it.
hold it.
They cover it up.
Mm.
If it's a tip that will help you,
They will not let you know.
they won't let
They
you
will
know.
hide it.
They won't let you know. If it's a place they can take you there, you can go
They
to
can never.
that will make your life better.
Mm-mm.
All these kind of people they want you to be subjected.
Subjected, yeah.
They want you to be in a state of pity,
pity.
where you can always be below them. And there's also individuals who will give you stipends.
Okay.
They prefer you come to them for stipends.
Mm.
Okay, I need 5,000 naira. I need 10,000 naira. I need this. They will be giving you, but the moment you want to do something that will make you explode,
Yeah.
something that will make you better,
Yeah.
something that will lose you from that control of begging, you become
Enemy.
their enemy. Even if they're in position to help, they won't help
They
you.
won't help you.
For the fear that this
You want to become
beggar
better than
will
them.
now become better.
Better than them.
They will try all their means to even stop you. If they see someone who will want to help you, they will block it.
Yeah.
It happens mostly in our extended family. You see one uncle, like is the one man, is the main man of the family, and
The
he's
Lord of
controlling.
all.
Yes,
Yeah.
and
Lord
he's
of all.
controlling everything,
I'm in
controlling
charge.
everything. He's in charge of everything, and everybody, all the children, everybody
Have
will
to-
be under him. And anybody that comes and objects will be his enemy automatically.
And that's why in Africa, people use diabolic meat. It's always believed that
Yeah.
people use diabolic meat
Witchcraft.
or witchcraft, yes,
Yeah.
diabolism, to suppress others they feel may want to rise. We hear these stories always, though some are just alleged, they are not real. Because if you're not working hard, we always feel that it's the devil that is our problem. Most times, our problem majorly are the result of our decisions
Yeah.
in life. Things we don't rise up to do at the right time.
Time.
Then we blame them on enemies, household witches,
And
where these
everything.
people are
But
not
they
evil.
exist.
But I know it happens.
This is
People use
Africa.
diabolic means
Yeah.
to fight people, to suppress them from reaching certain goals
Yeah.
of their life.
Yeah.
It happens, but that does not mean that everywhere.
No.
Say, your mother's this thing, your mother's family, one village. Yeah. In fact, the devil is already tired of these accusations.
And then-
Most of this thing he doesn't know about.
and,
Doesn't know
and
about.
then some of these presumed witches, they are jealous people.
Hey, no, no,
And that's the real ones, are the ones that are
In
there.
my village,
You
if
can't-
you
don't
are a
have the
jealous
spirit of
person,
jealousy, you can't.
in my village, in my place where I come from, if you are a jealous type, people tell you witch.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's this belief that once you are jealous, you can bewitch anybody. You don't wish anybody good.
No, it is
Yeah.
the act of witchcraft.
That's an act of
Jealousy
witchcraft.
is.
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah, it
It is
is.
the act of witchcraft.
Envy,
Okay.
jealousy. they are all act
Okay.
of witchcraft.
Okay. That's
Because,
right.
because you go extra miles to
You
do
start-
things you're not supposed,
you're not supposed
to
to
do because
do.
of assumptions. It might not even
Against
be
the
real
person.
facts. Then you are attacking somebody that has nothing against you.
Some people go even commit suicide on top another person matter. Oh God. All right. So, is there any way a jealous person can overcome jealousy?
Yeah.
Is there a way out? Or how can a jealous person know? Let's start from here. Maybe some people are actually jealous, but they don't know they are. How can a person identify himself as a jealous person? All right, we talk about that when we come back. All right, welcome back. So, how can we identify a jealous person, or how can a jealous person now?
Identify-
It's easy for you as a person to identify a
jealous
jealous person.
Yeah.
Maybe the way they look, the way they wink at others, the way they deprive them of good things, the way they get angry, the resentment,
Yeah.
and all that. Their depression when somebody else is excelling and all that. But now, how can a jealous person know that he is jealous? Some people may not know. So how?
You know, to me, when if you can like examine yourself,
Okay.
be conscious of yourself.
Okay.
When you are around another person, let me say your friend, how do you feel at that moment? Okay, how do you feel? How do you flow with the person? Because when I was in that state of depression, I could not relate with any of them. I could not even call, even on the group, I don't even talk. So I tend to distance myself from them. So how do you feel towards that person? Towards that your colleague? Towards your friend? How do you feel around them? If it's like anything they do, makes you angry and you're always objecting about
So,
it.
how do you feel when that your friend is succeeding?
Yeah, it's
when he
yes,
has
yeah.
one
Are you happy?
achievement.
Are
Are you
happy?
happy for them? Are you
Mm.
truly happy for
Yeah.
them?
Yes, it's getting double promotion. Are you happy? Are you feeling sad?
And then when they are hot, are you happy?
Are you happy? So
When they have a loss, are you
Yeah.
happy?
Are you happy?
you need to you need to examine yourself.
Yeah.
You need to examine yourself, like every day. Do that checkup for yourself.
Sure.
Because I had to discover
By yourself.
first by myself that okay, I have a problem.
Mm.
This is a problem,
Yeah.
and it got so bad. I could not even develop my own self. I was like, why? I was even thinking, depression makes you do many things.
Many things.
I started thinking like, why am I even living? Like, what is this life all about? a young guy like me thinking of why am I living when I have a lot to live. So you can imagine such. So it's jealousy. It comes in different ways. It's not until you are like you're bad. It comes different ways until you are able to discover it. And discovering it means like how do you feel? How do you react to people, to things around you? That's when you know you're jealous.
Then
But people
another
will just
is still in line with what you're saying. In that on that note, you need to be truthful to yourself.
yes.
It's like so many people are not telling themselves the,
the
truth.
truth.
They know the truth, but they are hiding
They're
it.
hiding.
I know I am jealous, but I am trying to pretend as if all is well.
Yeah.
So the first thing is to discover yourself. Know that how you will know you are jealous is just by examining yourself. Just like you said, your reactions will tell you towards your friends, your relatives, your siblings, whosoever you're relating with. It will tell you. Are you always the type that is always defensive? Are you always trying to prove a point? You do always want your opinion or your point to stand out? So jealousy make people do that. So a friend might
Opinion
come
to stand out in what ways?
like a friend might come to you now like with a problem, like, or maybe it might not really be a problem, like sharing his or her successes, some of the things he's planning, some of his plans, visions to you, and then a jealous friend will not pay attention and listen and seek for a way to even advise that person towards achieving those goals. A jealous person will instantly start telling the person that he have such plans, even a more superior one. Yeah, that's the way you find out. Are you always trying to have your voice, your own
standing
say
out.
in every, even when someone came to you for something that you're supposed to give ear to it. A jealous person will not be that patient to listen to all those as the points are coming, as the person is expressing his or herself. His person is also already getting jealous, and then he's trying to bring up something to even cover up the discussion. If care is not taken, they will end the discussion on the person
Yes.
and not even. So that's how you know. You tend to, your reaction towards people will tell you. One, you can't be happy when something good is going on. When they are sad, how do you feel? You feel the people.
I still want to ask one more question.
Okay.
Yes, to help you know if you are jealous or not. You just hate people
You
for
hate
no
people
reason?
for nothing. Yeah.
You just hate
Just see
someone.
people, you just hate the person.
Just hate them for nothing. Just hate them just because your neighbor sells as son over goods more than you. You just hate them.
The thing is, like what you said, telling yourself the truth.
Yeah.
When you tell yourself the truth, it will go a long way.
Yes.
When you're not good, at something, you're not good. Accept it that you're not good. Not trying to create
seek
ego.
knowledge.
And seek knowledge.
And
Yeah.
instead of
seek-
covering up with
Instead
ego,
of covering out and bringing out
Attacking
ego and
start to
everything and
attack
pride,
the person doing it
then
right.
you
Yeah.
start attacking the person. So all those that's another way to know that you have pride. You have jealousy, because jealousy and pride now they
They are
come
brothers
like
and
this.
sisters.
They push. The pride starts pushing it, then jealousy comes out.
And then are you the type that always feel anything good should
It should
Be
Be
for
for
me.
you alone.
mm,
When you feel every good
every
achievement,
good
everything
achievement, anything
should
good
be for you
is
and
mine.
no one else.
There's nobody around me that should have it. If at all that thing should happen, it should be me.
And nobody should be better.
Amongst my friends, if at all there's anyone that will be married, yeah, first I should be the one.
first. I should give
I
birth
should be
first.
the one to do everything first.
My Mama Nkechi is selling more than me.
Okay, it should be me. If I have a
That's right.
congratulation
We're,
or
we're running out of
person
time.
is coming, it should be me.
Yes, we're running out of time, and
Okay.
quickly we need to know how to overcome these jealous feelings. 'Cause jealousy is a feeling.
Yeah,
Yes.
the
It
feeling.
is a feeling, then it transfers into action
Yeah.
of anger, poisoning,
Yes.
killing, suicide, and all that. So, how how can one overcome feeling of jealousy? How can one overcome the feeling of jealousy? It's very important. Now you have known yourself, you know that you are jealous. So how do we overcome, or how does one overcome this feeling of jealousy?
Telling yourself the truth. When you tell yourself
Admitting
the
that
truth,
you are jealous,
admitting
right?
it
It's one way of
is one way. When you admit it, tell yourself the truth. Okay, you're not good. You're not good.
yeah.
You're not good in this area of life. Fine. You admitted that you're not good. You need help. You need help.
And then
You're not successful in a business. You okay, fine, you're not successful. Accept it, you're not successful. You go and meet somebody that's successful to help you, teach you on how to do it. When you tell yourself the truth and admit it, that this is how it is, this is real life, this is not mere assumption that this is the real thing, you see yourself being free. Because in the heart, when somebody is jealous, there's this constant bitterness in the heart. But when you tell yourself the truth and be free, you see that free, that in short, you live long.
okay.
Yes, you live long. You'll be free in life. You live long. It will even affect your health. Like you live fine.
Another way you can also control jealousy is realizing that you don't have control over someone's action, but that you can control yours. You don't have control over someone's success or failure, but you can do to yours. There are some things you can't just do, change about the next person you're relating with, but you can always work on yourself. Have this mindset. We are all peculiar. God created us. We are all humans, but
Young
we are
good in our way.
peculiar. We are different in diverse ways. Some of us are more talented. Some of us are more creative. Some of us are super intelligent than others. So just know that, understand that God has given you your own ability, and run at that pace. Don't feel you can, and don't feel like another person's success have something to do with your own, or will hinder your own success. Because this thing is all about mindsets, all those assumptions, negative thoughts and assumption, imaginations. That's what breeds jealousy. If you can clear those things from your brain, clear those things from your mind, and focus on reality. This is me. This is who God has made me to be. I don't need to be like someone else.
Yeah.
Is this competitive mentality and trying to be like someone else that most times breeds jealousy. So just be yourself and know that you don't have control over someone else, but you can control yourself. And
Another one is that you should make the decision to change.
yeah,
To change your behavior, your character, your way of seeing life. You know, when you make that decision to change and you work towards it,
yeah,
you're good to go. You're very
You
good
need
to
to accept that you are the one being hurt.
yeah.
When
Mm.
you are being jealous, you are the one suffering. You are the one going through the
everything.
consequences of your jealousy. The other person may not even know. The other person is living their life, normal
go.
life,
Normal life.
except you do something against them that it now hurts them. Otherwise, they don't know you are the one feeling the pain. Then, just like you said earlier, that everybody is talented.
Yeah.
You may be talented. Somebody may be talented in one area than you, but that doesn't mean that you don't have a talent.
Sure.
That doesn't mean you don't have a talent, or most likely you have not discovered. Every human is born with a potential.
Sure.
Some people, the Some people discover theirs on time. Some people discover theirs on time. Some people discover theirs later in life. Some people, because of the environment, they are able to discover earlier.
Yeah.
So we have different kinds of light. We have the brightness of the sun, that of the moon, that of the stars. All these are lights. They shine, and none can overshadow the other.
Yeah.
The star cannot say it wants to shine in the afternoon. Of course, in the afternoon we also have stars in the firmament, but that is not their time.
Time.
Each of them, each of them shine at their different faces. So you are important, and you don't have to be somebody else.
Yeah.
Be yourself. If you know that there is a value that nature and God has placed on you, you won't try to be like another person. It's good to look at people, look up to people, to be your models, but you are created to be unique and not to be like any other person else. So if the other person is selling well, look at the tactics they are using to sell their markets. If somebody is doing well, go and learn
Get
more.
angry.
Go and learn more.
Make
Learn
friends
from
with
them,
Yeah.
and easily accept correction. Don't be intimidated at people's success. All right, viewers, are you jealous? We want to have your comments on this video today. Please subscribe and like our channel. See you again next time on Make TV. I am your anchor, Lovely Kerry, and Amarachi Adekunle Moses
Uba.
Uba. Thank you. See you again next time.